Good morning, students. It's me, Ganu Dahal, your English teacher. Today, we are going to read listening and speaking activities, exercises from your book, page number 678. Okay. Now, before going to the exercise, let's think about something else. Okay, it is like an ice-breaking activity. Just you have got a time machine. Just imagine, okay, that time machine will take you to your forward of the time or the backward, okay. Just imagine that if you can be able to go back, years back or years forward, then where would you like to go? In which era, in which century, or in which year, okay. And if you could be able to go there, then with whom would you like to meet? Why? Why do you like to meet that person? Okay, think about, okay. After staying there in that time, would you like to return back to this time or just stay over there? Think about, what do you like? You have time machine, you can stay there, you can come here, or you can go forward. Your choice. Okay, now let's start our lesson, listening and speaking activities we are doing today. Okay, you can see your book, page number 6, 7, and 8. You know that in listening activities we are talking about telephone conversation. You know, mobile is going to be a necessity for human being. This is a new invention of humanity. You know, nowadays it is portable, it is very easy to handle, so that many people, they carry mobile. I think you also have, or if you don't have, then of course a person in your house, there is a mobile. The person carries mobile. Okay, so let's talk about what is mobile then. A mobile phone is a wireless handheld device that allows users to make calls and send messages, and also other many additional features we can do. You know that we can click photos, okay, we can watch videos, etc. we can do. Now think and answer. Can you say your phone number in English? Or your phone number or your parents' phone number? Have you ever made a phone call in English? Yeah, maybe you have made, or may not be. Okay, because our mother tongue is Nepali, so we speak most of the time in Nepali language. Okay, who talks to you on the phone in English? If there is someone special, okay, with whom you talk in English, then who is that person? Now, the last question, is it easier or more difficult to speak English on the phone? What do you think? What is your experience? Do you found it is same as using Nepali language, or English language is little bit difficult for you or easier? Okay, in my context, if I have to give the answer, then I can say that yeah, it is little bit difficult for me to speak in English in telephone, because I don't have the habit of speaking, right? That is my reason. Maybe your reason is different. Okay, now I would like to show you a sample telephone conversation. You will you will read the telephone conversation, and then you have to do one activity. Okay, a telephone conversation which we are going to read. Now you will read the telephone conversation and then you will do the activity. Okay, just for example, you are using mobile and you are doing the conversation. Okay, one example I have shown, I'm going to show you, and you will write this question's answer: caller's name, phone number, activity, okay, what activities they have planned to do, and what is the relationship between callers and receiver, and a brief message. Okay, while receiving the message, you should listen to the caller very carefully and then answer. Okay, now just read the sample telephone conversation and do this activity. Okay, so a sample telephone conversation, a receiver, it is in blue color, and caller is pink. Hello, hello, is Roshan there, please? No, he is not here right now. This is Rupesh, Roshan's classmate from school. Oh, hi Rupesh. Do you know where he went and when he will be back? Not sure. Would you like to leave a message? We had planned to play football in the evening, but I am busy with some work. Could you tell him to call me when he gets in? Your number, please? My number is 014243330. Okay, I will let him you called. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, now you have to write. What is the caller's name? What is phone number? What activities they have planned to do? What is the relationship between the caller and the person whom he wants to meet? And a brief message. Okay? So caller's name is, guess? Caller's name is Rupesh. Okay? And phone number, what is the phone number? 014243330. Okay? And what activities they had planned to do? They had planned to play football in the evening. Okay? Then what is the relationship between the person who called and to whom he wants to meet? They are classmates from school. Okay? And what is the brief message? A brief message is to let Roshan call him when he gets back home. Okay? So these are the things you have to note down while receiving the call from others. Okay? This is just an example. Now, let's listen. Listening activity from your book, exercise 3. Engage yourself. Have you ever talked to your friend or relatives on the phone? Yeah, I think you have. You have talked to your friends or your relatives. Okay? And have you ever taken any messages on the phone? Just for example, you have carried your parents' mobile, just like your mom's mobile you have carried, and then your mom's is out of the house. At the time, you may receive some calls from relatives, and then you have to note down some message, and then you have to give the message to your mom. That thing you have done or not? Maybe you have done it. Okay? Now, recall a recent message you got from your friend or your relative. Just think about few days back or just yesterday you have received a call from your friend or from your relative, and you have noted down the message and then shared that to the respected person. Just recall the moment, remember. Now we are doing another exercise, number 2. Look at the picture below. What is the person doing? The person is making a call, right? He is talking on the telephone. Okay, so now we are listening to the audio material. Okay, you will listen and then do the activity. Okay, I will play the audio material 3 times, so you don't have to worry. Take time, okay? First, just listen. Then after, you can listen and note down, and finally you can check your answer. In that way, 3 times I will play, and then slowly you will do the activity. So what are the activities there in the question? Look at, listen to the call and note down the message. Okay, from whom? Okay, who has called? You have to note down the caller's name. Okay, and receivers. Who is the receiver? Okay, you will write the receiver's name. And then after, time. At what time the person is available? Okay, you have to write the time. Then phone number. Which phone number they will discuss? You will note down there. And what is the message? Okay, you will write the message. You can hear the conversation between Pemba and a receptionist. Okay, you will hear and then do. Okay, let's listen.
Dear students, Namaste. We are listening to the audio lessons of Grade 8 Unit 1. Listen to the telephone conversation between the receptionist and Pemba Lama.
ABC Research Center.
Hello, it's Pemba Lama here. Could I speak to Amir Khan, please?
Oh, just a moment. I'll see if he's in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's out at lunch. Can I help you at all?
Could you ask him to call me today, please? Preferably before 4 p.m.
Yes. Can I take your number, please?
Yes. It's 0166922
So that's 0166922
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lama. I'll get Amir Khan to call you as soon as he comes back to the office.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I think you have got some information, got some ideas after listening. You will do the answers as well if you know. If not, don't be afraid, or I don't know, don't feel like that. You are very good and you know the answer, because I'm going to play it twice, so you don't have to worry about it. Now again, listen and then do the remaining thing. Okay?
Dear students, Namaste. We are listening to the audio lessons of Grade 8 Unit 1. Listen to the telephone conversation between the receptionist and Pemba Lama.
ABC Research Center.
Hello, it's Pemba Lama here. Could I speak to Amir Khan, please?
Oh, just a moment. I'll see if he's in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's out at lunch. Can I help you at all?
Could you ask him to call me today, please? Preferably before 4 p.m.
Yes. Can I take your number, please?
Yes. It's 0166922
So that's 0166922
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lama. I'll get Amir Khan to call you as soon as he comes back to the office.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, now again, maybe I think you have found all the questions answered there. You got ideas about what to write in from and to and time, phone number and message. Okay, now again I will play at the time. You will just take your answer. If you have not been able to complete the table, then you can get time to write as well. Okay, so listen and then write or check your answer.
Dear students, Namaste. We are listening to the audio lessons of Grade 8 Unit 1. Listen to the telephone conversation between the receptionist and Pemba Lama.
ABC Research Center.
Hello, it's Pemba Lama here. Could I speak to Amir Khan, please?
Oh, just a moment. I'll see if he's in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's out at lunch. Can I help you at all?
Could you ask him to call me today, please? Preferably before 4 p.m.
Yes. Can I take your number, please?
Yes. It's 0166922
So that's 0166922
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lama. I'll get Amir Khan to call you as soon as he comes back to the office.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you have completed all the tasks. Okay, so to check your answers, just have a look here. Okay, note down the message. From whom the receiver received the call? From Pemba Lama. Pemba Lama is the caller, and to whom he has called? ABC Research Center. Okay, he wanted to meet Amir Khan, so he has called ABC Research Center. And at what time he would like to meet him? Before 4 p.m. Okay, and what is the phone number? 0166922402. Okay, phone number is this. And what's the message? Message is get Amir Khan to call him back as soon as he comes back to the office. Okay, this is the message the receptionist should share with Amir Khan. Okay, so now make a phone call and note down the information. Okay, you will make the phone call with any your friend or your relative and then note down the information. Okay, just for example, in this table you can write the information, everything you can write here. Here are 4 spaces, so you can make 4 different calls and then write there and complete this in your book. Okay, now form a dialogue out of the phone calls you have recently made. Okay, now it is the time to form a dialogue. I have shown you one example of telephone conversation in the beginning. I know that how to write, but also I'm going to show you one example. First you will see the example and then do the work accordingly. Okay, you are forming a dialogue now from the out of the phone call you have recently made. Okay, so telephone conversation we are doing here. A, receiver, and B, caller. So how do you start? First of all, you should know you need characters there in forming the dialogue. Okay, so character here A and B. A is receiver and B is caller. So let's have a look. Good morning. Hello, I'm Rohit. Can I talk to Rohan? Hi Rohit, it's me Ravi, Rohan's brother. I'm sorry, Rohan has gone to maternal uncle's house for 2 days. Would you like to leave a message? Could you please ask him to call me back? Then A is saying, of course, give me your number. I will make sure he calls you back as soon as possible. My number is 021-424-111. Okay? Thanks for your help, brother. Bye. It's my pleasure. Bye. Okay, so this is one example of dialogue. Now you have to write the similar type of dialogue, okay? So what are the things you have to remember while writing a dialogue? First, you should write the topic, okay? Things to remember while forming dialogue. Okay, so first you should write the topic, okay? Then after you should write the characters, okay? After that you should greet to whom you are talking. You should first write greetings, okay? Then message will be there for what you are calling, okay? And at last, you know that my number is this, and then thanks for your help, brother. Bye. It's my pleasure. Bye. So bidding goodbye at last. Okay. These are the simple ideas, the things which you have to remember while forming the dialogue. First, you should talk about the topic, telephone conversation. Then after, you should write the characters, you know, here A, B, okay, in this way. If you write name, it will be better, okay? And greetings, you will write good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. Then message, about what you are talking, you will write. There should be equal number of the time, if possible. You have to think about that as well while writing the message. Then after, bidding goodbye at last. Okay, in this way we can form the dialogue. I think when you will get time, you will do it. Okay, so now we are moving to our speaking activities, okay? Okay, so we are doing speaking activity now. Just imagine you are going somewhere, okay? And on the way, you have forgotten that which road you have to follow. You got confused whether this is the suitable road for you or that one, okay? You got confused and you had to ask someone for the direction. Think about that moment. Okay, so recall a time when you have had to ask someone for direction. So where were you going at the time when you were confused and you have to ask someone for direction? Where were you going at the time? Okay, think about. Then how did you get there? In that point of place, how did you reach there? Okay, what made you confused, or how did you get there? Think about. Okay, now here is one example. Read the following example and you have to make, or you have to form the similar dialogue. Okay, Namuna wants to know the way to the post office. Namuna is asking in this way, excuse me, I wonder if you could tell me the way to the post office. Okay, excuse me, I wonder if you could tell me the way to the post office. Okay, Namuna wants to know about the way to the post office. Then Naveen is answering, yes, if you come with me, I will show you. It is just opposite to my school. Okay, in this way we can answer, and in this way we can ask the question. Okay, we are discussing on asking and giving direction today. So asking direction, in the one example is here, excuse me, I wonder if you could tell me the way to the post office. While asking someone for information, we should not forget to use polite expressions. If you do not use polite expressions, it sounds rude, in English. So always you try to use polite expressions like excuse me, pardon me, thank you, it's my pleasure, something like that. Okay, would you mind? I wonder if you, I would appreciate it. Like this kind of expressions, if you speak, if you use while speaking, while asking for some information, then you sounds very polite. Okay, you should not forget about it. So here as well, while asking for direction, Namuna has used, excuse me, I wonder if you could tell me the way to the post office. Then Nabin is answering, yes, if you come with me, I will show you. It's opposite to my school. Okay, this is one example of asking and giving direction. Now, think and tell. Okay, maybe just like in your daily life as well, in our daily life, we have to use directions many times. We have to ask directions sometime. We have to give directions sometime if somebody asks to us, right? So think about the situation. Direction from your home to your best friend's house. How to reach your best friend. Just for example, one of your friend asks you about the direction to your best friend's house. Then how do you give the direction? Just think. Okay, from your home to their favorite playground. Okay, your favorite playground nearby your house. Think about the direction. Now, direction from your home to the cinema hall. Now, while giving direction, what kind of language we should use, what kind of expressions, exponents we have to use, and what prepositions we should use. Now, I'm going to discuss about it. Look at here. Use prepositions of direction. Okay, this kind of preposition of directions we can use for giving or asking for direction. Go past, go across, go along, go straight on, go up, go down, go through, go out of, it is in front of you, it's opposite the bank, it is on the corner, like this kind of. Okay, and some useful words and phrases for giving direction. You see here, turn left, turn right, go straight on the light. Light here means traffic lights. Okay, when you come to the crossroad, okay, crossroad means two roads crossing each other. Okay, go across the roundabout. Roundabout means where the road meets. Okay, or where all the vehicles go round a circle in the middle of the road, that is called roundabout. Take the first turning. You will come to a bank. Don't take the first road. Go on for about 2 minutes. Like this kind of exponents we can use for giving direction. You can practice it yourself too. Now let's practice. I'm going to show you some examples. Ardev is asking for the direction. Excuse me, I appreciate it if you tell me the way to the nearest cinema hall. And Rima is answering, yes, it is just behind the Lake Ali Hotel. Okay, now another example. Excuse me, would you mind telling me the way to the police station? And Ritu is answering, yes, I don't mind at all. If you come with me, I will show you. It's near my house. So in this way, we can form the dialogue, or we can ask or give the direction. Okay. Now, I want you to look at your book. There you can find some questions. Okay. So let's just discuss about how to ask the question and how to answer it. Just for example, A wants to know the time. A wants to know the time, know the way to the film hall. Okay, like this kind of questions are there in our book. You just look at here. A wants to know the time and how she will ask C. Can you tell me the time, please? Yes, it is 9:30. Okay. Another example, A wants to know the way to the film hall. I wonder if you tell me the way to the film hall. Go down this road, take a left after the bridge, and it is just opposite to the post office. In this way, you can ask and answer the questions. Now, ask for direction. There are some exponents I have used. Could you tell me how do I find, pardon me, which is the best route? Okay, could you direct me to, which way do I go to get to, like this kind of, okay? So these expressions we can use for asking directions. This is the question in your book. You try yourself. What would you say in this situation? If somebody asks you the opening time of the bank, then how will you answer them? Okay, you practice yourself. Practice this situation, because I have given you some exponents as well. So I don't think that it will be difficult for you. Okay, so now, while asking for information, begin your question with any of the following. You can use any of the following expressions for asking some information. Okay, I already told you that you should be very polite when you have to ask some questions to others. Okay, students, I think you enjoyed the class. Today we have discussed about listening and speaking exercise. In listening exercise, we have talked about telephone conversation. You have learned that what are the important things which we have to note down while receiving the message from someone, and then how to resend that message to others. You got the idea, just like you should remember the caller's name, phone number, and what is the message. These things you have to know, and then you should also know the locality from where the person has called. Okay, and you have to say note down that information and share it to others. You learned that, and also you have learned about how to form a telephone conversation. Okay, I have talked about characters, topic, and greetings, bidding goodbye, how to write the message. I have shown you the examples as well, and I know you have done it from the listening exercise. And from the speaking exercise, we have learned about giving directions. Okay, in giving directions as well, some of the prepositional phrases, some of the exponents you have to use, and you don't forget to speak very politely when asking for some information. Okay, so I hope that you have got the ideas about how to note down the message and then how to ask and give the direction. Okay, thank you very much.